So, top scorer Fashanu, 16 goals, returns to this Wimbledon side, and joining Krasinski in the midfield is 19-year-old Mark Quimina, born locally, now making his first appearance in the First Division. So a big occasion for him. And it's in the midfield that we expect most fireworks today. Vinnie Jones of the tigerish tackle is certain to be stalking his prey for Wimbledon. And as we come to the Liverpool side, no less competitive in midfield is Steve McMahon, wearing the number 11 shirt. But the interesting point about this Liverpool side is that Peter Beardsley drops the substitute, and his place at number 7 goes to an extra defender, Alex Watson, suggesting that Kenny Dalglish will once more employ a sweeper system. So Wimbledon in the all-blue strip get this game underway. And a critical game it is for Liverpool in this sprint to the finishing line of the First Division Championship of the Barclays League. Wimbledon just one game won in their last 7, but always a very, very competitive element about their play, particularly here at Plough Lane. Well, the 2 substitutes for Liverpool today, have there ever been more expensive substitutes? Ian Rush and Peter Beardsley on the transfer market, costing close to £5 million. Grobbelaar's come a long way out, and an element of danger there if he hadn't collected, because Fashanu might well have been able to get the ball into players who'd come up to support him. At least Paul Miller, number 8. Oh, Miller's almost in there, and Grobbelaar had good fortune on his side. Throw somehow slipped through the net there. Watson jumped for it. It probably came off the back of his head, and Grobbelaar was very grateful to grab it. Watson playing it forward for Houghton. Into a bit of space now for McMahon. Can he take advantage of this? Comina's after him, and he's found John Barnes. Barnes taking on the fullback Joseph. So he wanted to get it onto the right foot. Houghton couldn't quite collect it. Barnes wants to try and get it back. Nicol does so for Liverpool. Here's Staunton. Long-range shot, Seggers behind it. Foul by Ablett on Fashanu. Pushing down on the big number 9. It's been a big success for Liverpool this season, Ablett. When they lost Hansen so early in the season with an injury, and Gillespie's been out as well. People kept saying that they're going to find Ablett wanting, but they have rarely done so this season. But here's Dennis Wise with this free kick in a very crowded Liverpool penalty area. They're all going in there, and it goes all the way. My goodness, Scales very nearly got in there. Liverpool prepared to think that that one was going through, and Grobbelaar furious with a defence that was a little on the slack side, and Scales so close to coming in and pinching a goal from what was almost an impossible angle. Dalglish looking critically at his side. There was the feeling that Liverpool were looking a little flat in their victory against Nottingham Forest in midweek, and they really are showing a certain flatness about their play in the early stages here. Joseph planting it forward. And again, Grobbelaar emergency action, and again Eric Young, the defender, was in there, and again Liverpool in danger of being caught out deep in their own penalty area. This is at least the 3rd time in this game where they've been caught out a little bit by these high balls and a little slow to cover each other, which is so unlike them. But Wimbledon at the moment having the better of things. 3's behind them. Vinnie Jones playing it forward again for Fashanu. Shaken off Ablett. A little touch by him, and it's in there. A flick there, and it goes over the head of Grobbelaar into the back of the net. It came off Alan Hansen. Straight to Joseph. Barnes trying to dispossess him. Now he's put Aldridge away. left just a little too much to do, but the first real threat from Liverpool in this game. And you suspect that John Barnes might well be the man to open things up for them, and he very nearly did so for Aldridge there. A little flick with the outside of the boot. Aldridge trying to make the most of it, and then just leaving himself too much to do at the end. On. Houghton. There's Nicol. Houghton trying to get Barnes through the middle. A shove on him and a free kick. Now Barnes might just be the man to extract the right sort of punishment from this sort of position, although Whelan also looks as though he fancies a bit of the action. Houghton's in there too. George Courtney will want the Wimbledon wall to go back a yard or two yet. Looks like it'll be a little dipper, a curler by John Barnes. Whelan's behind it. I think Barnes is probably the favourite for it. 4 men in the wall. There's Barnes, flicked off the wall and just beyond it, the goal for the corner. Good free kick, quickly taken. Great economy of movement. The flick off the wall and a corner which Ray Houghton is now taking for Liverpool. Watson trying to get there with a header. But got high enough to get a good clear header on it. And might have felt that he should have done better. So Hans Segers, the Dutchman, with the goal kick for Wimbledon. Ablett versus Fashanu, and again Fashanu wins it in the air. Staunton forced into an error, conceding the corner. He's a fast master, Fashanu, at getting up at that sort of area from long kicks out of defence, just outside the opposing penalty area, flicking it on, and nobody as yet in the Liverpool defence has got near to mastering him. 10 minutes of the first half left. There's Fashanu again, a flick on once more by him. Miller playing it back, Krasinski, and a deflection off the Liverpool player for another Wimbledon corner. Let's see, Krasinski, the Polish international, who came here from the West German club Homburg. Well, it's Wise with the corner again for Wimbledon. Nicol, and then Grobbelaar. Two Liverpool substitutes, Ian Rush on the left, Peter Beardsley on the right, with 20 goals between them this season. Must fancy their chances of getting on in the second half, at any rate, if the score stays this way. Watson away. Again, Vinnie Jones. Well, he's going out of the ground for this one. Well, I've not seen anything like that before. Oh, you know, he's going to let it really fly into that box, but Steve Nicol was on the end of it. Jones again. May well have just gone wide, but Grobbelaar wasn't prepared to take a chance. Well, his tackling is ferocious, and he's a bit of a character to go with it. Comes out to Vinnie Jones, and Grobbelaar was done. Phelan. Joseph turning his man, and the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't gone according to plan for Liverpool. They've been below their best, and Liverpool must admit surely that Wimbledon are deserving their lead. The shot by Fashanu flicked on into his own net by Alan Hansen, the only goal of the first half. Some character play by Vinnie Jones, and a severe job of work for Liverpool still to do. Half-time here at Plough Lane, Wimbledon 1, Liverpool 0. Well, Liverpool's first positive move to put things right. They brought on substitute Ian Rush to bolster their attack. Young Alex Watson, the defender, has gone off. Rush with 8 goals this season, forming a partnership again with John Aldridge. Liverpool certainly in this second half will need to improve their work rate and their rhythm, and they've got the wind behind them now. John Barnes with the throw. Aldridge. Remember, they've still got Beardsley in reserve should they want him. A foul on Rush by Scales, a yard outside the penalty area. Opportunity here for Barnes. Whelan and Houghton are also there. So Seggers lines up the Wimbledon wall. It's a little more than a yard outside the Wimbledon penalty area. So who'll make the strike? Staunton curled in and Seggers down. They may have been looking for Barnes. They may have thought that Staunton was there merely as a decoy, but he struck it well. And it needed a good save from Seggers to keep it out. Aldridge's touch, but McMahon couldn't collect. That came off the referee. Barnes playing it on. Scales has missed out. McMahon with the shot, saved by Seggers. That was nearly a terrible mistake. Well, it was a terrible mistake by Scales, and he was nearly punished to the full by Steve McMahon. Scales very hesitant there, losing out. McMahon didn't really make the best of it. That time Hansen won it in the air from Fashanu, and McMahon bursting through. Now can Rush get on the end of this one? He's got a bit of support from Aldridge. I imagine it's quite likely that Liverpool would have got a coating from their manager at half-time. There's a little more purpose about them in this second half. Staunton playing it in towards Rush, and it might come for Aldridge. And Rush in the end in a difficult position, and with Scales right at his feet. Unable to turn it into goal, and it's a goal kick. Looked like a shove, but actually it was a very good advantage played by the referee. It was a shove by Hansen, but he thought there was going to be some advantage to Wimbledon, so he let it go on. Rush. Don't think Whelan will get to it. He will. Now, can he cross a good ball in towards Aldridge? Goes behind for the goal kick. There is certainly a bit more about Liverpool in this second half, but they're still a goal down. Good jump again by Fashanu. Krasinski. Forward again by Vinnie Jones, straight into the arms of Grobbelaar. A real up and under, and Rush might get behind them. Aldridge trying to get behind them also. Rush, Aldridge. It's 1-1. Well, it was a real Wimbledon tactic, actually, a real big up and under. Seggers missed out, Rush played the ball in, and Aldridge delighted to finish it off. The break Liverpool badly wanted, but for a long time in this game looked unlikely to get. Barnes. Well, let's see if a goal makes a difference to them. They found Houghton now, trying to get Barnes away again. Rush is there, close at hand. Aldridge almost in with the header. Rush trying to get in. McMahon also. And now Liverpool beginning to turn the screw and looking much more formidable than they did at any time in the first half. Two players down, Aldridge is one. Barnes flipping it in. Aldridge very nearly got to this one. Might well have been a clash of heads. Will Grobbelaar get there? He will. Rush in behind. Young getting it away. Here's Barnes. Rush, wide in the goal kick. They're taking off Roger Joseph, the fullback, and bringing on a striker, Alan Cork. So, John Aldridge, the linesman kept his flag down when the goal was given. Back, and Aldridge put it in. There's a good ball for Cork. Across the face of the goal, and Wise coming in quickly on the far side. Quick break there by Wimbledon. Their best move of the second half, and substitute Alan Cork putting a dangerous ball across that Liverpool penalty area. Just touched on by Whelan. Rush getting it again to Whelan. McMahon playing it forward. Houghton coming from the back, and then just couldn't squirt it past Seggers. Tried a little flick with the outside of the right boot, but couldn't get any power on it. But he beat the offside trap. The flag stayed down, but in the end it was quite easy for the goalkeeper. Barnes. That's a good bit of play. And he's put it in! John Barnes for Liverpool. The players all across the field jump in delight as Liverpool come from behind to win. A typical run by John Barnes to the delight of the travelling Anfield fans. And Liverpool, out of sorts for so long in this game, now find themselves in front. A lovely little flick there, wide of the keeper, at full pelt from John Barnes. Liverpool 2-1. Laurie Sanchez, who a year ago this weekend embarrassed Liverpool and brought great joy to Wimbledon with that winner at Wembley. Now is he going to be able to do the same thing 1 year later? Certainly he's going to add a bit of height to any attacks coming forward now into that Liverpool penalty area. And here's Terry Phelan planting another high ball into that Liverpool penalty area. Fashanu winning it again. Miller's in there. Staunton got it away though. Phelan just playing it short here for Sanchez, or tried to, but he was put under enough pressure to put it straight into touch. It was late in the game when Wimbledon got their equaliser up at Anfield. But really, of all the sides in the league, it's Liverpool really who, over the last minutes of a game, always put in their best form. But here's Cork! Just about to say, it's amazing how often late in a game that Liverpool score. But it was so close then to Wimbledon getting that equaliser. Alan Cork up. Aldridge chasing Nichols' pass. Eric Young got there first for Wimbledon. Ray Houghton with the throw for Liverpool. Whelan. Houghton. Flicked in to Aldridge, and saved by the keeper. Wimbledon looking for an offside, but there was no flag, no whistle. Lovely little ball flicked in there. He hit it first time, and Hans Seggers making a fine save at the expense of a corner. Steve Nicol. Well, he's prepared to wait. That's another throw to Liverpool. holding on. Getting support from Whelan. Referee looking at the watch again. Staunton. Laid down that line for Barnes once more. It's gone out of play. It'll be a throw. Referee looking at the watch again. The final whistle. 3 priceless points for Liverpool in their chase on Arsenal for the title. John Aldridge, after a bad first half when they went behind to the own goal by Hansen. John Aldridge, with help from Ian Rush, putting it level. And then that long, silky run from John Barnes, providing Liverpool with a winner. So it's joy for the Liverpool fans here. And as we come to the final scoreline, which is Wimbledon 1, Liverpool 2. The Liverpool fans will be wondering what the news is for them across London at Highbury.